How are you doing? Good afternoon. My name is Richard, and this is Over and Over and Over Again. It is the Arsenal podcast, and today we are going to be doing a live watch along of the Arsenal women against game, of course, for Arsenal women today. Really big game, actually. Chelsea won earlier against Leicester, so they've briefly gone to the top of the table. But of course, we have got this game now in hand to play. Chelsea struggled, actually. They didn't score either their goals until the last 10 minutes or so. I'm just going to get the team news up for you. I've just been a little bit delayed today, but I will get you the teams in a second. I mean, I've got the teams written down. I just haven't got the images downloaded yet. I will just do that for you now. And then we will be able to get that up for you as well. But it's a few changes for Arsenal today, actually. We kind of expected that there would be, what with the Champions League game, of course, the other night in Barcelona, a very difficult game that was, as we know. So I'm just in a bit of a rush here, but I will be with you 2 seconds. I will get this for you. And then we'll be good to go. Right, okay. Just let me download that and then we'll be okay. So it's five minutes or so till kickoff in this big game today in the WSL. Of course, Arsenal have to win now. These are the sort of games where they're tricky, aren't they? You can never guarantee that you're going to pick up the points. But we will see. We've got a comment already in the chat there from Alicia. Says DVD's in the stand today. That's great to see, isn't it? Good to see her there, which is fantastic. I'm sure that she will enjoy the game watching her old mates. Are called. Good to see her as well, isn't it? Right. Okay. So these are the teams. I'm just downloading it for you. There we go. Right, so we've got the teams in for you. So this is our Arsenal lineup. It's Zinsberger in goal. The back four is Moritz, Williamson, Wouber-Moy and McCabe. So 2 changes to the back four from the other night. Wouber-Moy's come in at centre back and McCabe's moved back to left back today. I kind of prefer it there, actually, anyway. In midfield, it's Manham, Little and Iwabochi comes in for a start, replacing Leah Walsh, who's not even in the squad, actually. I don't know whether she's got an injury, possibly. Then the front three, as we maybe hoped it might be, Paris, Miedemar and Heath. So Tobin Heath gets her first WSL start for Arsenal, which is good to see as well. So that's great news there. Again, it's a strong bench for Arsenal, isn't it? Williams, Goldie, BT, Schneider, Beck, Catley, Hussein, Nobbs, Mead and Ford. So a really good squad for Arsenal again. For Everton and Izade lineup, it's Sandy McIver in goal. They're back four. Of course, Leonie Mayer at right back, used to play for Arsenal, of course, last season. Ricky Sevec and Gabrielle George at centre back and Daniel Turner at left back. In midfield, it's Kenza Darley, Izzy Christensen and Aurora Ghali. And the three up front, it's Hannah Bennison, Anna Anvergaard and Tony Duggan. Of course, Tony Duggan was a player I featured in the pre-match kind of video I did the other day. I think she's a good player. She's going to be one to watch there, isn't she? So so there your team. That's your teams there. Team news there for today's big game here at Meadow Park in the WSL. What I'll do is I'll put the score up on the screen for you as well, because obviously just in case we lose track of it at the moment, of course, it is still 0-0, which is how it will remain, certainly until we get started. So there we go. Right, so we're all sorted now. It took me a little bit of time now. I'm running a little bit late today, but we have got there. In terms of the game itself, the teams are just coming out now, actually, which is good to see. And in the sunshine at Meadow Park, Arsenal, of course, in the red kit, white sleeves and the white shirts as well. For some reason, I look a bit dark, don't I? Not quite sure why, because my light's there. But anyway, not to worry about that. Okay. I seem to be having a little bit of problems. I've got a stream, but it keeps blanking the screen out for some unknown reason. I don't know whether or not it doesn't seem as though it's on in the FA player. They're not showing the actual game, which is a bit annoying because it's on Sky, I'm assuming, and you know what Sky are like. they like to have 100% capacity, don't they? Oh, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Why is it so dark? I'm trying to sort that situation out. I'll see if we can improve the light situation at the moment. Not sure if I'm going to be able to, if I'm totally honest. Don't know if my light's not working very well anymore. Maybe I need a new one. But anyway, we will get there, I'm sure. For some reason, it's not letting me watch this stream. It keeps blanking out. Anyway, oh, we're all right now. So they've just got the team news up on the screen anyway. And let's have a look. We've got Matt in the chat there as well. He says, looking forward to this one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well, Matt. Yeah, it should be a really good game. I'm sure it will be. It's just, let's hope that Arsenal turn up today, because we've seen what happened to Chelsea earlier. It was a difficult game for them, wasn't it, after the Champions League game? And we know that's always an issue, isn't it? You've got to come into these games on the back of little rest. We was away as well. Don't forget, Chelsea were at home in the week, and they still found it difficult today. So yeah, it's going to be a tough game, isn't it? I think we know that. We need to be on our game, but it's a good, strong Arsenal side, though. Really happy with the front three. It's the front three that we've maybe been waiting to see play together. They've not really played together, have they, at the moment before? Certainly not in the WSL. Rajendra there says, see how they rebound. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be important to see, isn't it, how they respond to that defeat in Barcelona. That was a tough game, wasn't it? It was difficult. It was a difficult watch for us all, I'm sure. And the players actually are standing. All the players from both teams are standing in the centre circle at the moment. Not quite sure what that's about. If anyone can let me know, something's obviously happened. I don't know if there's a minute's silence or it's some. Not quite sure what that's for, but anyway, I'm sure somebody will know. But it's nice to see all the players in a circle together, linking arms, and the referees as well. So that's what's happening at the moment, and everybody's clapping. So there must be some sort of something. Must have gone on. Redendra says there, where's it being shown? It's live on Sky, actually. It isn't being shown on the FA player. I'm not quite sure why, because usually they are, but Sky have obviously stopped that. It does look as though there's a decent crowd in as well, which is nice to see. The teams are now doing their pre-match huddle, as they, of course, like to do before the kick-off, of course, as always. So looks like it's going to be Arsenal will be attacking the goal to our left in the first half, which is the north stand. We usually start the other way around, actually, don't we? We normally kick to the other side in the first half, so we must have lost the toss and they've decided to switch ends. It doesn't matter too much, I guess. But anyway, it is going to be Everton to kick off by the look of it. I say Arsenal attacking the goal to our left at the north stand. Matt says, for the Portland foot. Oh, of course, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what the arm linking was, and the applause. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So we are just about to kick off then here at Boreham Wood, this big WSL game. Arsenal women against Everton women. Really big game is for Arsenal now. Chelsea did win earlier, 2-0 against Leicester. 2 late goals there gave them the 3 points. So it's massively important that Arsenal do the same in this game. It's going to be a difficult game. We know that Everton are a decent team. We have kicks off. Everton are coming forward straight away, actually, down the far side, and it's Maritz here puts it out for a throw to Everton in line with a penalty area over on that far side. Everton looking to come forward. It's Turner with this throws it into the penalty area. It was laid off there by Ambergard, and Arsenal are struggling to clear it at the moment, actually. This is good pressure from Everton in these very early stages of this game. And Arsenal are struggling a little bit at the moment to get it clear. But anyway, let's hope that we can sort that out. We have the sun's in Jonas's eyes there, sitting in the dugout. And Arsenal still struggling to get out of our own half, actually. Everton have started this game pretty brightly, but they have just given the ball away. And it's going to be a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. Finally, we can maybe settle down now, get our foot on the ball and start to get a little bit of possession, because it's been a difficult start this for Arsenal, actually. We just need to get the Barcelona game out of our system very quickly, don't we? A few good early touches of the ball will probably help with that. That's a long ball up the line from Moritz. It was looking for Iribachi, but it was headed away by Everton. It comes back in again. Leah Williamson now is being put under pressure by Tony Duggan. Of course, they know each other really well, those two, from the Lionesses, of course. But Everton again have picked up possession, coming forward again. This is good play from Everton, actually passing the ball around well, but Arsenal won the ball well in midfield there. Kim Little tidies it up, plays it back to Williamson. But Everton are pressing us pretty high up the pitch at the minute. It's quite difficult for us to get going. The ball's now back with Zinsberger. Of course, Zinsberger was fantastic, wasn't she, the other night in Barcelona? If it wasn't for her, we hate to think what that score might have ended up, because she made 4 or 5 good saves as well, didn't she, apart from the 4 goals. But that clearance has deflected back towards the Everton player there, Bennison, but Arsenal have managed to tidy it up again. But so far, it's been sloppiness from Arsenal. Williamson now plays it over to the far side, the near side, sorry, to Meadow. Cuts back it centrally. That's a great ball looking through. She's looking for the run there of Nikita Paris over on that far side, but the Everton goalkeeper, Sandy McIver's out there. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal, but at least we finally strung together some better attacking move there. It was Meadow at the heart of it there. Played the ball in between the centre half and the fullback, looking for Nikita Paris, but the goalkeeper was out quickly and hit the ball. Actually hit the roof of the stand over on that far side. It is a throw to Arsenal, taken quickly there by Moritz. This is good play actually down that far side by Freedom Manham, but Nikita Paris wasn't able to keep it in. It's gone out for a throw to Everton in line with their own penalty area over on that far side. But at least Arsenal have pushed Everton further up the pitch, which we struggled to do previously in this game. For the first 3 minutes or so, it's been all in the Everton half. It is a big crowd in, actually. It's good to see. It's that stand there is pretty full, which is nice to see. Big crowd watching this impressive Arsenal team coming forward now. But Everton again have managed to tidy it up. But Katie McCabe won the ball back high up the pitch. Oh, and it's just gone out for a throw in the end to Everton. But that was good pressing there from Katie McCabe. She put pressure on the fullback, Mayer, of course, the former teammates they are. And I think my camera's just frozen. Which I'll just get that back for you in 2 seconds. Got for some reason, which is annoying. But anyway, all right, here we go. We're back in the game with the camera. It does seem a bit dark for some reason, but I'm not quite sure why. But anyway, Everton were just briefly coming forward, but Arsenal did manage to get the ball clear with Freedom Manham. Now trying to build an attack, but it's back with Williamson. Switches the ball to this near side to Katie McCabe. First touch, just got away from a little bit there. Tobin Heath is trying to fight to win the ball back for Arsenal, but Everton are coming forward themselves now. It's Darley looking to bring Everton forward. She's got support here from May, of course, former Arsenal player, knows this ground well. Cross comes in from Tony Duggan from over on that near side, but Arsenal do clear it away. And now Tobin Heath can come forward for Arsenal. But again, we're losing the ball in midfield now. Iribachi picks it up. Tobin Heath again. Can Arsenal now build an attack? Clear down this far side. It's Meadow. She's onside. She's held up a little bit there. Plays it back to Kim Little. School's got 150th goal, didn't she, last week in that victory at Aston Villa? She got 2 in the end, so she's on 151 now. She'll be looking for more, I'm sure. Now Mayer comes forward, kick the ball in towards the penalty spot to where Nikita Paris was, but Everton do clear it. At least this is better from Arsenal, though. At least we're putting some pressure on the Everton defence now. Much better from Arsenal, this. Now it's Katie McCabe. Plays it back to Lotte Wubben-Moy in the team again today. She came off the... Actually, she didn't come off the bench, did she, in midweek? She played against Aston Villa last week. And she started again. That's a good ball there from Meadow. Looking for Paris. That's a good first touch. Paris chips the ball over the goalkeeper. It's just over the bar. First chance for Arsenal. 5.5 minutes played. Meadow there played the ball in. It was a good run from Paris, actually, from over on that far side. She made a run in towards the penalty spot. It was a good ball, a decent first touch. She tried to lift it over the goalkeeper, but just over the top of the crossbar. But a great run from Paris. A great pick, actually. Picked her out well there from Meadow. And she couldn't quite keep that down. It's gone over the top of the crossbar. But the first real opportunity for Arsenal in this game. It took us 5 minutes or so to really get going, but now we are starting to turn that screw on Everton. We're coming forward again down the far side. That's a good ball into Meadow Park inside the penalty area, or just on the edge of the penalty area. She turns well. The shot comes in. It's a good save from McIver. It comes out to Tobin Heath inside the penalty area. Arsenal now really are starting to ping those passes together, put Everton under pressure. That was a good save actually from Sandy McIver there in the Everton goal. Not sure who had that shot actually. I think it was Moritz actually with a shot. It's a good save, and it is a corner to Arsenal on this near side, which Tobin Heath is going to take. We know what her set piece deliveries are like. It was her assist, wasn't it, for the goal in Barcelona in midweek? She got an assist last week in the WSL as well. That was a strange corner actually. It was a bit low and flat to the edge of the penalty, and Everton have actually dealt with it. Just how good her delivery is, and she goes and produces quite a poor one there, and it was quite a poor set piece actually there. But anyway. It was a good save just before that from McIver. She'll be happy about that. It was a good move actually from Arsenal again. It came to Meadow Park on the edge of the penalty area. She just played it out to Moritz. The shot came in. It was on target. It was going in. It was a good save at full stretch there by the goalkeeper. McIver got a left hand to it there and pushed it away for the corner. But that's two opportunities there from Arsenal in quick succession. Nikita Parrish just before that with a shot that went over the top of the crossbar, and then there's that one there from Moritz there, which produced a good save. So Arsenal now are getting on top finally. It's been a difficult start, a slow start for Arsenal, but now we're really starting to get to grips with this game. Because it did take Chelsea 83 minutes to get their first goal today against Leicester. So they are currently sitting on top of the WSL, but of course we have got this game in hand. It's a good ball. Meadow Park to McCabe down his near side. She tries to pull it back to Meadow Park. It wasn't a great ball actually, and Everton are able to clear it away. They've now got Tony Duggan on the ball looking to come forward, but Wooga Moy does well to hold her up, and then Kim Little tidies it up, goes back to Leah Williamson. That was a good ball actually from Meadow Park. Who's playing well actually, Meadow Park. She's dropping quite deep and pinging those passes around to good effect. She's created both the chances that we've had so far, actually. One for Nikita Parrish and then the shot from Moritz as well. So good early play this from Vivienne Miedemar. She hasn't scored, of course, in the last two games. We won 4-0 last week. She didn't get a goal, which was a surprise. And she didn't get any service whatsoever, did she, against Barcelona in midweek. Difficult game that was for everybody. And of course, she did get taken off early in the second half. But Everton have got a throw currently on this near side. It's Leonie Mayer, of course, to say the former Arsenal right back, now playing for Everton. And she's had a good start to the season, Mayer. Everton trying to press us and close us down, but we do manage to beat that but not for very long. Everton have picked up the ball again. Everton are playing pretty well in this game, actually, and they have got a good team. We expected this to be quite a difficult game, and that's what it's proving to be so far. But Arsenal have had the best two chances of the game and could quite easily be in front, despite Everton making a good effort at it so far. As we expected them to do. If you saw the Arsenal Women's show we did on Friday, we all spoke how difficult this game was going to be. One, because Everton are a good side, of course, and two, because of the game in Barcelona. It was always going to be tough, wasn't it, coming back from there, and that tough night. Obviously, the travel as well, how we would respond. And I think Everton were aware of that, and they did come flying out of the blocks in this game. They made a fast start, but Arsenal have settled now. 10 minutes played. It is Arsenal 0, Everton 0, but Arsenal have had the best two chances from Nikita Parrish and Noel Moritz, who produced a good save, actually, from Sandy McIver in the Everton goal. Everton have now got a throw in just inside Arsenal's half over on that far side. Captain Danielle Turner takes it. And Arsenal now tries to come out of midfield with Frida Manham, but she's closed down now. That was good play in midfield, actually, by Everton from Garley. Wins the ball back, and now Everton can keep possession at the back. It's Vishki Savech scored in their recent win over Birmingham. They've won their last two, Everton, in the WSL. They beat bottom side Reading last week. Of course, this is a much tougher game, but Arsenal just conceded a free kick. It was Tobin Heath there with the foul. She felt she maybe won the ball. I think she maybe had a point. She did get a foot on the ball, actually, Tobin Heath, and the foul came afterwards, where it wasn't really a foul. She just, her leg was still there from having won the ball. So this could be a controversial goal if Everton were to score from this free kick. It's about 30 yards from goal, just slightly to the right-hand side. It's a long way out. It's not going to be a shot. But it comes in there. Tony Duggan with the ball, headed out by Woobermoy. But Everton do pick up the second ball. It comes back to Duggan. And Everton go all the way back to goalkeeper McIver. It was a dangerous free kick, actually. But it was a good headed clearance from Woobermoy, just on the edge of the 6-yard box to clear the danger and stop Everton from getting an opportunity to get in front. That'll be crucial. That, if Arsenal go behind in this game, how are we going to be able to come back and get back into it because of the tough week that we've had? And of course, it doesn't get any easier, does it? We've got Hoffenheim here, of course, on Thursday as well. The second Champions League group game. That's a vital game as well, isn't it? So the big games are coming thick and fast for the Arsenal women at the moment, which is exciting times, but also it's tough on the girls, isn't it? A lot of games to play, a lot of big games to play, one after the other. Williamson there does well in defence, plays it across to Woobermoy. She's got McCabe outside her, and she finds Katie McCabe playing left back, of course, today. So I think I prefer at left back, actually. She can get forward still, as she is now driving forward from left back. And Katie, of course, did have a torrid time, didn't she, in Barcelona? By Graham, of course, did give her a lot of problems on Wednesday. So let's hope that that doesn't do her confidence too much harm. But she has dropped down to the bench today, and I say it's Katie McCabe at left back. Arsenal currently knocking the ball around at the back. Zinsberger plays it to Williamson, then gets it back, and then clips it to this near side to McCabe again. She plays it up the line, but it goes straight to Mayer. Plays a long ball forward, but Woobermoy is going to pick that up. Nice control, actually, from Woobermoy, who's certainly had a good 2021, hasn't she, for Arsenal. So it's her second WSL start in a row, following a good performance last week at Aston Villa, where she actually got the assist for that crucial first goal scored by Kim Little, who plays the ball up the line towards Tobin Heath. Good defending, actually, from Meyer there. He knocks the ball back to goalkeeper McIver, and Tobin Heath puts the goalkeeper under pressure, forces the error, and Arsenal get a throw midway inside the Everton half over on the far side, which Moritz is going to take. She takes it quickly to Frida Manham. Of course, got a first goal for Arsenal, didn't she, the other night in Barcelona. A little bit of a scrappy goal, wasn't it? It was a good delivery from the free kick from Tobin Heath, and Frida Manham bundled it home from close range. Come off her side, I think it was, rather than a clear contact, but it went in. She was delighted with her first goal. Just a shame that it was a goal that was just a consolation, really, in the end, wasn't it? In that 4-1 defeat. It'd be nice for her to get a goal that maybe is a little bit more important in the game today. Rajendra says there, hopefully these games will improve the team's fitness and see how much Arsenal want to win. Well, I think they do want to win. I think, I don't think there's any doubt about that. It's just, no games are easy, are they? It's a tough league. It's a tough schedule that we've got. And yeah, I think we just need to, keep plugging away, and we'll be fine. We've got a good team, and we've got quality on the bench as well. But Everton are decent as well. This was never going to be an easy game, was it? And Everton have started well. 15 minutes played. It is still Arsenal 0, Everton 0. Everton have played well. We've had the best two chances, as I said. It was a shot from Nikita Parrish just over the top of the crossbar, and then soon after that, it was Moritz with a shot. Actually, Meadow was involved in both of those moves, and in the end, McIver made a good save. But Arsenal are struggling since then, actually, to really string together too many attacks. Now, Meadow, she goes past Garley there in midfield, down this near side, cuts inside, looking for a shot. She from the edge of the penalty. If she is, it wasn't a good shot. It strikes the Everton defender, Gabrielle George, who clears it away. But Arsenal will win a throw now on this near side. That was good play from Meadow, actually. She showed good pace, but unfortunately, her shot there from about 20 yards lacked any sort of power, and it was easily dealt with by the Everton defence. Katie McCabe is now going to take this throw. She's just drying the ball. Obviously, there's been a lot of rain around the last couple of days, but it's bright sunshine today. This late or early autumn sunshine, probably the last of the nice weather that we're going to see this year, probably the forecast is saying. But it is a beautiful day in North London, in Boreham Wood, for this big game in the WSL. Arsenal 0, Everton 0, 16 and a half minutes played. There's not been a lot of goalmouth action, just those 2 opportunities for Arsenal. Everton haven't tested Zinsberger yet. They've been pressing Arsenal quite high up the pitch so far, and they've had a little bit of joy with that, but they've not created any chances yet. Arsenal have currently got a throw on halfway over on the far side, which Noel Maritz is going to take. She plays the ball forward, but it's an Everton head that gets there, and it's a long ball played forward, which is going to run all the way through to Manu Zinsberger and plays it out to this near side, Katie McCabe in the left back position. She plays it inside to Wooba Moy. Just a simple ball to Leah Williamson, who can now bring it forward from the back as she likes to do, and then play that long ball over the top, looking for Tobin Heath. It's a good ball, actually, but Tobin Heath's touch there let her down unusually. It was a great ball, though, that was from Williamson. I think that could be a feature of this game, trying to get Heath in down this left-hand side. She's obviously going to be the danger. Get her on the ball. Good assist last week at Aston Villa for the second goal. A good assist in midweek in Barcelona as well. 2 assists against Tottenham in the FA Cup the week before. So she's certainly been in good form since joining Arsenal, Tobin Heath. Still awaiting her first goal, of course, but she's got plenty of assists on the board already. And we certainly could do with an assist in this game, which I say is proving to be a difficult game. Good defensive work there from Nikita Paris as Danielle Turner broke forward down that far side. Nikita Paris tracked her and then put a good tackle in. It is a throw to Everton, which they've taken quickly. A ball's lofted into the penalty area. A header comes in from Tony Duggan. Is it going to be a goal kick? It is going to be a goal kick. It was Tony Duggan on the end of that cross. It was just lofted into the box, actually. And there was 2 Arsenal defenders under it as well. Tony Duggan got in between them, headed it up into the air. It has gone behind. It is going to be a goal kick. Return to there says, Barcelona are the current ball mark that we need to supersede. We do. I mean, let's be honest. I think we're quite a long way behind them in terms of, how long their team's been together. We're a new coach, a new team. And I think for this season, I think we're going to get a lot of good experience from playing in the Champions League. But the WSL is what I think this season needs to be about for Arsenal. Put in a really good challenge, and you never know. We've got a decent chance to win it, haven't we? So that's what we need to focus on, I think, this season. Learn from our experience in the Champions League. Obviously, try and go as far as we can. But I think we've already seen that we're a long way behind Barcelona and probably Lyon as well. Their chance of winning that competition at this moment are probably not that strong. But let's hope we can go as far as we can. But I say the WSL is an opportunity for us this season. We've already beaten our 2 big rivals, Chelsea and Man City. We just need to keep this run going and try to keep ourselves up there at the top of the WSL. And for me, that's what this season should be about. We've got 2 FA Cup competitions. We've got a semi-final to come later this month, haven't we, against Brighton. And, of course, the second FA Cup starting in January as well. So loads of domestic stuff to play for. We want to try and win as much as we can now. And then, just learn from this Champions League experience. I say this season, I think, is too early for us with this coach and this team. And let's hope that we can put that Barcelona defeat behind us and, qualify out the group at least and go as far as we can. But we know it's going to be tough and we know we need to get better in that competition. But certainly the WSL, things have been going well so far. Arsenal coming forward again. It's a good cross into the box. It's headed away, though, by Everton, who have defended pretty well, actually, so far. Now, Katie McCabe, just on the edge of the penalty on this near side, cuts inside. She's going to try a shot. She's got to Manham outside, and Manham clipped a cross in the 6-yard box. It's not a good clip by Everton. Meadow Park must score. No, it's blocked. Oh, that was a chance there for Meadow Park inside the 6-yard box, but an Everton defender came across and blocked. Iwabuchi tries a shot. It's deflected. It's still inside the Everton penalty area. They can't get the ball clear, but they have now. Looked like Meadow Park was going to score there. The ball fell to her kindly, and the camera's gone off again, which is slightly annoying. But I will sort it out, and then we should be back. But yeah, that was a decent opportunity inside the 6-yard box for Vivian Meadow. The ball fell to her nicely. It looked as though she was just about going to pull the trigger. In fact, she did go to pull the trigger. But an Everton defender, I think it might have been Ricky Savech, came across and got the block in, or that would have been the opening goal for Arsenal. 21 minutes played. But Everton now have got a corner, actually, following that chance at the other end. It's Everton's first corner, actually, but that was great defending there to deny Arsenal the opening goal, which would have. But Everton have played the corner short, actually, over on that far side. Now got a better angle for a cross. Is it? The ball comes in towards the 6-yard box, but it's over hit, and it's going to go out for a goal kick to Arsenal. But that was a really, really good chance there. It was McCabe initially with the play just on the edge of the penalty area. She played the ball to Manham. Manham's cross. It was a bad mistake initially, but it was actually George with the block there, sliding block, just as Miedemar was pulling the trigger. Really good defending, or that would have been a goal for Arsenal. So again, another good opportunity for Arsenal now. We haven't really played that well yet, but we've had the 3 best opportunities, and maybe a little bit unfortunate not to be in front. But Everton now trying to come forward themselves down this near side. Good defending by Wooben Moy. The clearance wasn't great, and Everton have picked it up again. And it's now with Servette, plays it into midfield and then gets it back, switches it across to George. Gabriel George, who made that brilliant block just a moment ago to deny Miedemar the goal. Now Danielle Turner down that far side for Everton, but it goes out off an Everton player. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal, which Moritz takes, throws it back to Williamson, and then gets it back. But Everton are pressing us pretty well high up the pitch, and it's been quite difficult for us to get out of that at times. We've won another throw again, but again, it's in the defensive area of the pitch for Arsenal. The 2 coaches are on the touchline, shielding their eyes from the sun. Of course, it's a low sun at this time of year anyway, isn't it? At this time of day. But Everton now coming forward themselves. Is going to be a shot. Is it from distance? It is a shot, but it goes harmlessly wide of the post. In fact, it was deflected. It was Kenza Dali there with the effort from about 25 yards. It took a deflection. It is going to be a corner to Everton on the near side. It's their second corner in quick succession. So far, Arsenal have dealt with everything Everton have thrown at them. Rajendra says there they are again defending too deep. We have been a little bit, but Everton are pressing us in, aren't they? Which is probably why. Gooner for Life there says, why they're not playing at the Emirates since men on international duty? I'm sure with the right publicity, they could have got a decent crowd. Yeah, I mean, the Chelsea game and the last international break was played at the Emirates, wasn't it? And there was a decent crowd. I think it was about 9,000, wasn't it? So, yeah, I don't know why it wasn't played there today. And it would have probably got a good crowd. Arsenal panicked there at the back there. Zinsberger's throw out there has gone straight out for a throw in to Everton. Arsenal looking a little bit uncomfortable at the moment at the back. Everton are causing us a few issues. Mayer is with that throw there, of course, knows this ground, as I said. Former Arsenal player takes that throw in. Dali again, who's playing well in midfield for the Toffees in his opening 25 minutes, we're just coming up to now. Arsenal now pressing in midfield, trying to win the ball higher up the pitch, but again, Everton have managed to keep possession, but Nikita Paris does well there, and she wins a free kick as well. Actually, yeah, Nikita Paris it was. We took it quickly, actually. Arsenal now trying to speed things up, trying to get forward now over on that far side. It's Tobin Heath with a cross in towards the 6-yard box. It was missed by the Everton defender, Jules, this time, who done a good block a minute ago, but she missed that ball completely, but Everton do manage to clear it away. And Wilbur Moy going to tidy up at the back for Arsenal. But no, it would have been nice to have had the game at the Emirates, wouldn't it? And I'm not quite sure why they wasn't able to play it there, because I say the Chelsea game was during the last international break. But anyway, obviously there's reasons behind it, and I would imagine that money would be probably the main one. But anyway, it is here at Boreham Wood, and Arsenal need to deal with this Everton attack, which they have done. Kim Little there has done really well, and then she's won a free kick as well. And Rajendra says there, have their confidence been dampened by Barcelona? Well, probably a little bit, yeah. I mean, it's when you get a beating like that, it must be difficult to just put it out of your mind completely. And it's been a bit of a shaky start this from Arsenal, it has to be said. But I say we have still had the best opportunity to score, and with a little bit more luck in front of goal, we could have got a goal or two already. So, despite the fact that we haven't really got going yet, it just goes to show the quality that we do have in that final third. And if we can get our front three into the game, then I'm sure we're going to create some chances. Now, Nikita Paris does well. Tobin Heath tries to flick it on to Iwabochi there, but the ball lacks a little bit of pace, and Everton can clear it away again. Freedom Mann working hard to try and win the ball back. Sorry, it was Maritz there trying to work hard to win the ball back in midfield, but Everton do keep possession. Tobin Heath's actually come over to the far side of right now. She started off on the left, she switched over to the right. Maybe see if she can have a little bit more influence down that side. But Arsenal now breaking forward with Manham. Plays it up to the far side to Maritz, plays it inside. This is Tobin Heath now over on that far side, Arsenal's right. Gets towards the edge of the penalty, drills the ball across looking for Meadow, but again, an Everton defender was in the way. Put it out for a throw to Arsenal. That was better though. Tobin Heath again. He's taking his throw, is she? Or she's going to leave it to Noel Maritz, which she does. It's an attacking throw. It's for Arsenal over on the far side. It's going to be Maritz with the throw. She finds Nikita Paris. She tries to flick it towards Tobin Heath, but it's going to go out for a goal kick to Everton. 27.5 minutes played. It is still Arsenal 0, Everton 0. Arsenal have been struggling to really find their rhythm so far in this game, but we have had 3 decent opportunities to score. It's just unfortunately we haven't managed to get that goal. There was a good save in there from the Everton goalkeeper, Sandy McIver, actually. And there's a current injury. I think it might be Izzy Christensen gone down for Everton. Looks like a back injury possibly for her. So there's going to be a slight break in play at the moment while this injury gets treated. It is Izzy Christensen. He's getting a little bit of treatment there. But I think she's going to be okay. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We do cover the Arsenal women a lot on this channel. We've got we do a lot of watch-alongs of the games and other bits and pieces on the women as well as of course, there's all the stuff on the Arsenal men, as you would expect. So, loads on the channel. So if any of that sounds like it might appeal to you, please consider subscribing. If you're enjoying this show or this game, please give it a like as well. It all helps the channel to grow. I'm going to try to get to, if we can, 650 subscribers today. I think we started off about 11 or 12 off of that. So if you haven't subscribed and you do enjoy this sort of content, I say please consider subscribing. That would be much appreciated. And I say it will help the channel to grow, which is what we want. So here we are then. Christensen is now okay, and she's going to have to come off just briefly before she comes back on again. Of course, the protocol for when you're injured on the pitch. So she's just coming off now, and it's going to be a goal kick to Everton, briefly down to 10 players as they restart with the set piece. And the ball's now back with the goalkeeper. Everton just trying to play it out from the back, actually. Goalkeeper then goes long. Again, Everton have picked it up in midfield. They've done pretty well, actually, so far in this game. They've maybe won that midfield battle so far, but they have not really created too many chances. And Gooning for Life in the chat there says, 27 watching, 10 likes. Hit that like button. Yeah, please hit the like button if you're enjoying it. And I say, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so as well. It will always be much appreciated so you stay up to date with all the stuff on the Arsenal women as well. We started covering them when I started the channel last season, and we're just continuing it on. I like to think that we give the Arsenal women probably as much or more coverage than a lot of channels do that cover Arsenal. So if it's something that you like, then you will find a load of stuff on the Arsenal women on this channel as well. Now we're coming forward now. Again, Everton pressing us in quite high, but that's a good ball there from Kim Little to this near side to Katie McCabe. She's looking for a bit of support just to come inside to Iwabochi. She gets it back again, Katie McCabe. Again, we're forced back by Everton, who are playing well in this game. You've got to say, they really are. And we are sort of struggling to get going and get out of our half at times. But I say, when we've managed to get forward, we do look dangerous, and we have created 2 or 3 good opportunities. and I'm sure we will get a goal sooner or later. Now, Iwabochi, she's quite deep. She finds Tobin Heath, who's now back over on the left-hand side. That's a good ball from Iwabochi again towards Katie McCabe, who's come clear down this near side. That's a good ball. It's a good run in behind by Meadow. She needs support inside the penalty area. Instead, she's tackled. It is going to be a corner to Arsenal. That was better, actually. Better play that from Arsenal down that left-hand side. Katie McCabe and Meadow. Meadow's come over to take this corner. I don't think she needs to be taking the corner. She wants to be getting in the box. But no, she's going to take the corner. Meadow. It's inside the penalty area. Katie McCabe dinks it in towards the 6-yard box. It's headed away. Comes back to Meadow inside the area. Again, Everton struggle to deal with it. Tobin Heath wins the ball just inside the penalty. Meadow now. Can she get a shot away? No. She plays it square instead to Manham. Again, Everton forces us back a little bit. Williamson now. She'll put a good delivery in. I'm sure she does. It reaches Everton head, but it falls to Katie McCabe. It's a great shot from Katie McCabe, and it's in. Katie McCabe has scored again. Her third WSL game in a row with a goal. That's a great finish again, reminiscent of her goal last week at Aston Villa. A little bit closer in this one was. Took the ball on her chest and then chipped it over goalkeeper McIver. That is a fantastic goal. Absolutely brilliant finish from Katie McCabe. A third WSL goal in a row. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. It was Williamson's cross initially. Katie McCabe took it on, and maybe the goalkeeper could have done a bit better, but I don't know whether the sun was in her eyes a little bit there, but it's a dipping shot from McCabe into that far corner of the net from the left-hand side. What a brilliant goal that is. Fantastic stuff. A brilliant lead for Arsenal. And I think we deserve to be in front with the chances that we've had. I was saying that one would go in eventually, and it has done, and that's a great goal. And as Good of Life there says, goal and Rajendra 1-0, 1-0, the 1-0 to the Arsenal. Actually, I've got a 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal, 1-0 to the Arsenal, 1-0 to the Arsenal. There you go. It might be 2-0 now. Nikita Paris at the far post, but she couldn't get the finish on that. It is 1-0 to the Arsenal. Empress 29 there says, thanks for doing the stream on our ladies team. Most Arsenal channels only focus on the men's team and they don't give our women a look in. No, you're right, they don't. And I've always enjoyed watching the Arsenal women, and obviously the last year or so since I've been running the channel, and so it looks like it's going to be a good season for the women as well. I think they deserve to get some good coverage, and we have finally got that breakthrough. 31 minutes it was when the goal went in from Katie McCabe. I say third WSL game in a row that she scored, and the third great goal that she scored in a row as well. That was another good finish from about 20 yards. Good first touch, set herself, and then chipped it over the goalkeeper into the far corner of the net. A great goal again. You almost expect it from Katie McCabe now, don't you? Those sort of finishes. And even though she's playing a little bit deeper today in the left back role, she does still get forward well, and she showed there exactly the quality that she's got in that final third. And I say that's her third WSL goal of the season. She's now got the ball again, this time more in a defensive left back position. She plays the ball, a long ball up the line, looking for Meadow in behind the Everton defence, but it was overhit slightly, and it's gone through to the Everton goalkeeper McIver this time, which is a shame. But Arsenal do finally get that important breakthrough. We just won the ball back again there with Nikita Paris, but a free kick's given against her, which she disagrees with. You certainly can't criticise Nikita Paris's commitment to the team. She just wants to win. She wants the ball all the time. Of course, Everton, where she started her career as well, so I'm sure she'd love a goal in this game, wouldn't she, against her former team. Good career that she's had, Nikita Paris, good player. It's been a good signing for Arsenal as well. She's yet to score for us in the WSL, actually. All her goals have come in the Champions League so far for Arsenal. She's got 3, but so far none in the Champions League, in the WSL. So it'd be nice for her to break that duck today, wouldn't it, against her former side? I'm sure she'd enjoy that. But Arsenal now look a little bit more confident now with that goal. Tobin Heath then plays it up to Katie McCabe. Them two have linked up well down this left-hand side. Heath again cuts inside onto that right foot. Does she do a nice little back heel to McCabe? Dinks the ball in, but it's not a good cross this time. It goes onto the roof of the net. We had Paris and Meadow in the penalty area as well. Needed a better ball that from Katie McCabe. It really did. And then we could have had a second goal, but they're just showing a goal again. Lovely first touch on her thigh. Set herself, and then a lovely finish as well. And that's a great goal from McCabe again with her left foot. Not quite to the quality of last week's goal at Aston Villa, but a very good goal nonetheless. And an important one as well, give us this lead in a game that's been a difficult game, difficult first half now from Arsenal. Now Iwabochi plays the ball through to Meadow on the edge of the penalty area. In case you get a shot away, she finds Tobin Heath instead, pushed it a little bit wider than she maybe would have liked, right on that touchline just inside the penalty area now. Tobin Heath, she's got Katie McCabe again for support. Is it going to be a better ball this time from McCabe? It is in the 6-yard box. McCabe's up with a header, as you know, falls to the edge of the penalty area. It was Freedom Manham with the shot. Lacked a little bit of power. And no, it wasn't Freedom Manham, sorry. It was... Actually, I don't know who had that shot. Was it Kim Little, possibly? It did lack a little bit of power, and it was easily cleared away by the Everton defence. But it is a throw to Arsenal now, which Moritz is going to take over on that far side. It's into the penalty. That's a good ball, actually. Finds Kim Little. She's held up briefly. A shot comes in from Manham. It's deflected. Going to come to Parry. She pulls the ball back, but it's too close to the goalkeeper at the near post. And another Arsenal attack doesn't come to a goal. But it's a good play from Arsenal again. Rajendra there says, Katie trying to score all of the goals. Well, she certainly scored a lot at the moment, which is good to see. It's fantastic, actually, the number of goals that she's got. I thought she was our best player last season, probably our most consistent player, and she certainly had a great start to this season as well, scoring a lot of goals as well now. Generally, she's been playing a little bit higher up the pitch, hasn't she? As left of the front three, but today she's been more playing as a left back, but she still managed to get forward and get that goal. She's coming forward again down this near side. She's had a good first half. Katie McCabe. This is a good ball into Tobin Heath. She's going to get it back as well inside the penalty area. Can she get a cross in this time? She pulls it back edge of the 6-yard box to Miedemar, but it was cleared away, but not very far. Tobin Heath now plays the ball square to Freedom Manham, and now it's with Moritz there with a cross again, looking for Miedemar. She gets a header in. Is it going to go in? It's off the top of the crossbar. Almost 2-0 there. That was Miedemar with the header. And usually, if she's not scored in the last 2 games, she'll be desperate for a goal today. She got out well there with her header. It beat the goalkeeper, but landed on the roof of the net. It was a cross there from Moritz from the far side. She couldn't keep that header down. Just landed on top of the net. And I say Miedemar will be desperate for a goal, having not scored in the last 2. But she has got 9 goals this season already in 10 games. So once again, fantastic goal scoring record. Of course, she did break that 100 goal mark, didn't she, for Arsenal in Prague back in September. So certainly she's in good form. And I'm sure she'll be back on the score sheet very soon. But it was, of course, Katie McCabe with a goal today. And a great goal it was as well. And Arsenal have certainly settled a lot more since taking the lead. And Everton are finding it difficult now to get out of their own half. It's Moritz there with the throw. I don't know what she was trying to do there, but she's kicked it straight out for a throw to Everton. Rajendra says, if that was on target, it would have been a goal. Yeah, it would have been, because it looped over the goalkeeper, didn't it? It would have been a goal, but unfortunately it was just over the top. I think we could do a second goal just to really settle us down. We've certainly been the better team since we did score. But yeah, Iwabochi now over on the far side. Digs the ball over the top looking for Miedemar. Is it going to find her? Everton defender comes across there. It was Savech there, Ricky Savech. We put it out for a corner to Arsenal. We're into the last 5 minutes of this first half. It's been a good first half, entertaining game. And Arsenal have got the lead, which makes it even better. It was a struggle at first for about half an hour. We struggled to really get going. We did have a few chances though, and in the end we've got the goal. But we've now got a corner over on the far side. Opportunity to maybe get a second goal before half time. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Really give us that cushion to build on, and hopefully that would seal the points. But we'll have to see. Long way to go yet. Corner comes in towards. It's a free header. Is it Wilburn Moy? It's gone in. It is 2-0. We have got the second goal. It's lost Wilburn Moy with the goal. A little bit scrappy, if we're honest. The corner came in. She was completely unmarked, about 4 yards out. She maybe didn't get a clean contact on it, actually, if we're totally honest. But it was enough to find its way into the net. It was a decent run off the ball, and the goalkeeper made a bit of a meal of that, actually. She should have perhaps saved it. It wasn't the most powerful header, but it was on target, and it's crept in, and it is 2-0. and that surely will put us back to the top of the WSL. Actually bounced through the goalkeeper's legs. I'll say a little bit of a scrappy goal, but I'm sure Lottie won't mind that at all, and we certainly don't. It is 2-0, and I say it's put us well in control of this game now. I say since the goal, we've definitely been the dominant team. We took a little bit of time to get going, maybe a little bit of a hangover from Barcelona, but we're in control now. And as Rajendra says, there 2-0 to the Arsenal. I don't have that on a little on a video, unfortunately. I just got 1-0, but anyway, it's 2-0, which is even better, isn't it? There's a current injury actually where during the goal scoring of that goal to an Everton player. I'm not sure who it is yet. Can't see, but someone's getting treatment inside the 6-yard box. Looks like it could be quite serious actually. But anyway, we'll see who that is in a minute. It could well be Gabriel George actually, but I'm not sure. It's just an injury in the 6-yard box. It was obviously during the goal scoring of that corner that came in. I didn't really see what happened actually there, but it is a little bit of an injury there where it looks like it could be quite a serious injury actually. And there's another hold up in play. We have got 2 minutes to play. It is Gabriel George. She's sort of sitting up again now, so hopefully she's going to be okay to continue. They're going to show the replay now exactly what happened. She collided with her own player inside the 6-yard box as the corner came in. I think it was Ricky Savage. They kind of collided with each other, and Gabrielle George came off worse, but she's back to her feet now, and it looks like she's going to be okay to continue. But she's going to obviously have to come off briefly now, come over to this near side before she can come back on again. And so we are into the last 90 seconds or so of this first half, but there will be a little bit of stoppage time because of a couple of injuries there to Everton players. Everton do restart the game following that second goal, and George is now back on as well. So 41 minutes was the goal from Lotte Wubben-Moy. Not the not the cleanest header, not the greatest goal, but we don't care. She got a big goal last season against Manchester United, Wubben-Moy, in a game that the 2-0 victory that day pretty much sealed Arsenal's place in the Champions League. And this is another important goal as well. And it's put us 2-0 up again in this game. But Everton now got a chance to pull a goal back. A shot comes in from the edge of the box from Tony Duggan. It was from Izzy Christensen, sorry. But it was straight at Zinsberger. But Arsenal then got caught out trying to play it out from the back. It was actually Katie McCabe, and then it fell to Christensen, but her curling effort was straight into the arms of Zinsberger. Rajendra says it looks like a head injury. Yeah, I think it was. It looks like I say she collided with her own teammate trying to defend that corner. And maybe that's what gave Wubben-Moy a free header, actually, the fact that two of the defenders collided. But she made the most of it, got it on target, and that's what matters. And yeah, the goalkeeper maybe could have done better, but we don't care about that. We're just happy to have take the second goal, a nice 2-0 lead. And now, hopefully, we can see this out until half time. But suddenly, there's an attack here for Everton. Is there brilliant defending that from Leah Williamson? It looked like the Everton striker there was in on goal, but Ambergard. But great pace there from Williamson. Got back, managed to win the ball and get it back to Zinsberger just to stop that attack before it had an opportunity to materialise. But we are now in stoppage time at the end of the first half. There's going to be 3 minutes, actually, of stoppage time. Everton coming forward again, looking to maybe get a goal back. They probably feel they maybe deserve one for how they've played in this first half. It was Kenza Dali there, plays it back. And now it's with Ricky Savech, plays it up this near side. That's a good ball, actually, for Leonie Mayer. Gets a cross in, but it's headed out by Wubben-Moy, but not very far. Everton picked it up again. And again, Everton pick it up with Savech. We played 30 seconds of stoppage time of the 3 minutes that were signalled. Evans now attacking still down that far side, looking to try and get a cross into the box. Plays it back into Christensen, dinks the ball into the 6-yard box. Header comes in. Oh, it was Tony Duggan for about 4 yards. If she'd got anything on that, it would have been a goal probably, but she couldn't get a touch onto it. a bit of a let off there. It was a good cross from Christensen, and Tony Duggan, if she'd got a head on that, I think she may well have scored. A really good ball it was, dangerous ball, but Tony Duggan couldn't quite get there, and it's gone past the far post. A little bit of a let off that from Arsenal in his closing stages of this first half. The last thing we need to do is give Everton a goal back, but now we're coming forward again looking for a third. Katie McCabe down this near side. The important opening goal that she got. She's now found Kim Little again down this near side. We're being forced back slightly. Woober Moy now. We just need to see this out until half time, really, don't we? A 2-0 lead would be great to take into the break. It's been hard. It's been a hard game. Everton have played well. But our extra quality in that final third, I know the second goal was a little bit scrappy, but we've certainly had enough chances to have scored 2 or 3 goals. And the goals did come in the end, which is the most important thing. But Everton are still trying to see if they can get something back before half-time, coming forward down that far side with Ken Zadali, who's had a good game in midfield for Everton, actually, in this game. She's done really well there, actually. Can she get a cross in now? Instead, it was Maritz took the ball off her. And Arsenal can now come forward into the last 30 seconds of stoppage time at the end of this first half. If it finishes like this, it will end up being a good first half for Arsenal, even though it's been a difficult first half. Katie McCabe now driving forward from the left-back position. Of course, it was her opening goal that set Arsenal on the way. A great goal it was. Arsenal just looking to try and keep possession, I think, for the last 15 seconds of this first half. Over on that far side, Maritz. She plays it back to Woober Moy, scoring that second goal. And now she plays it to Williamson. Those two have actually switched positions. Williamson's now the left of the two. She was at the right at the beginning. And there goes a half-time whistle. Right on cue, 48 minutes. It is Arsenal 2, Everton 0. Difficult game this has been. A difficult first half. Everton started well, actually. They were a better team, probably for 15 minutes. But Arsenal did start to create some chances. Meadow dropped a little bit deeper. She did create an opening for Nikita Paris, who chipped the ball over the crossbar, and then it was Maritz also created by Meadow, and her shot was well saved by McIver. Everton a lot of the ball, didn't really create too many chances, and we did finally get the goal. 31 minutes it was, a cross from the far side from Maritz, I think it was. It was headed out by the Everton defender Gabrielle George. It fell to the edge of the penalty area. Katie McCabe got a lovely touch on her thigh, set herself, and then chipped it over the goalkeeper to make it 1-0. And then just 2 or 3 minutes before half time, we got a cushion of the second goal. A little bit scrappy, the goal, if we're totally honest. It was a corner from the far side. I think it was Katie McCabe actually took that corner. It swung in. Two Everton defenders collided with each other. It left Ruben Moore with a free header from about 4 yards. Wasn't the most powerful header, if we're totally honest. It went. It was straight at the goalkeeper, but it went through her legs and over the line. And it is 2-0 at half time, which is great to see. Let's hope we can get a few more goals in the second half. And Good for Life there says half time pie and pint. Now that's a good opportunity to get a pie and pint at half time, isn't it? In the nice little tea hut that there is at Boreham Wood. We've actually got Amar from the Arsenal Women's Show. He's at the game today, and he is doing the video vlog for this game. So that'll be coming up on the channel very soon. He's taking the footage for us today, following on from Harry did a good one when we beat Man City 5-0, and then last week Matt was at Aston Villa, did a great vlog of the Aston Villa game as well. That was a 4-0 victory. So the 2 great vlogs already on the channel, and this is going to be another one for this game. I say it's Amar today, is our reporter at the ground that's taking the footage for us. So we look forward to that coming up on the channel as well. So I'll say, if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing to the channel. And yeah, lots of stuff on the Arsenal women coming up this week. There's going to be bits and pieces on the channel to look forward to. Obviously, it's a Champions League game, isn't it, for Arsenal on Thursday at home to Hoffenheim. We'll be doing a watch along of that game on Thursday for you as well. It is, of course, the international break for the women next week, but the men are back in action, aren't they? It's actually the Monday night game, isn't it? Crystal Palace at the Emirates, of course. Patrick Vieira against his old team, of course. That's going to be a really good game, I'm sure. We'll be doing a watch along of that, of course, next Monday. We'll be doing some build up to that as well. And hopefully as well, we can, I'm not sure if we can do a Tuesday club this week. I'm doing a show on another channel on the World of Sport TV, actually. Good channel that is. And I'm doing a football archive show on there, looking back at North London derbies from 1970 to 1989. That's going to be a good show. Looking back at some of the great players that's played in for Arsenal and Tottenham over that time. We're going to pick an 11 as well. I've got Arsenal fan Gary joining us as well for that one. That's going to be a good show over on World of Sport TV on Tuesday evening. It'll be about 7 o'clock. I think we're going live with that, but we will. I'll put out some more stuff about that when a bit closer to the time. We're just doing some finishing touches for that show as well. So, and then of course on this channel we'll be doing, I say, the watch along of the Hoffenheim game on Thursday. And if you need to know any information about Hoffenheim, check out our Arsenal Women's show on Friday, where Andreas, of course, our German Arsenal Women's fan, gave us a lowdown on Hoffenheim, which was really interesting. So we know what to expect from them now. So if you missed that show, check it out on the channel and you'll find out a little bit more information about our opponents on Thursday, who are doing pretty well in the German league. They did lose to Bayern Munich yesterday. I think it was 3-1, Andreas said. So that's their first defeat of the season, actually. So they'll be coming into the game on a bit of a downer, won't they, after that as well. So it's an important game for us. If we can win that, then we may well be in with a chance of qualifying out of the group. The 2 games against Hoffenheim are going to be key, aren't they, to see if we can clinch that second place. It's a big game on Thursday as well. So, yeah, we'll be covering that as well. So loads and loads on the channel. If you haven't done so, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any of the great stuff coming up on both the Arsenal men and the Arsenal women. And also, as I say, give it a like as well if you're enjoying the show. I think we're on 14 at the moment. I don't know if that's actually up to date or not. I'm not quite sure. It's saying 14 on my screen. But anyway, if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing. That would be much appreciated. And say give it a like as well. Right, I am going to go and quickly get a drink then while we're at half time. And then I will see you guys again for the second half. Hopefully some more Arsenal goals to come and we can finish off this victory. Let's hope so, because we'll put us back to the top of the league. Right? So stay tuned. I'll be back in 5 for the second half. How you doing? Welcome back to. Well, haven't got the second half yet. The teams that haven't started the second half yet. Just they were just showing the goals from the Chelsea game actually, which of course ended in a 2-0 win for Chelsea. Brighton have ended Tottenham's 100% record with a 2-1 victory there. Reading got their first victory as well, beat Aston Villa 3-0, a bit of a shock result there. And West Ham Birmingham, of course, it's half time, it's 0-0. They're two of the struggling teams in the WSL. So, yeah, this win will actually put us 3 points clear if we can finish this game off in the second half. Looking at the table, actually, I'll get an updated table for you just so we can see exactly where things stand. Oh, here we go now. Yeah, we are currently 3 points clear of Chelsea and Tottenham, and we would be 5 points clear of Man United and 6 of Brighton in fifth place. So, yeah, a really good start it's been for Arsenal, hasn't it? So, absolutely brilliant. And Leicester are bottom, the only team without a point currently, having almost got one against Chelsea, which would have been nice, wouldn't it? Would have done us a favour. Although, of course, West Ham and Birmingham are currently drawing 0-0 at half time. So if West Ham win that game, Birmingham will also have no points as well after 5 games. So it's certainly been an interesting start to the season, hasn't it? The Manchester derby yesterday, of course, if you remember, if you watched that, it was a good game, wasn't it? It finished 2-2. Man City, of course, down to 10 players in that first half, but fought back to get a 2-2 draw. So, fair play to them. Maybe put some of their problems behind them. They've had a difficult start to the season, haven't they, with injuries and one thing and another. But anyway, we are going to be getting the second half underway very, very shortly. Manu Zinsberg is actually out already, getting a bit of a warm-up with a few crosses coming into her, probably just to get used to that sun, which is quite bright at that end of the pitch, and that maybe affected those 2 Arsenal goals, actually. Maybe the goalkeeper was a little bit unsighted due to the sun in her eyes, and Zinsberg is maybe getting used to that now by practicing at half-time, which is good. I don't know whether that was Jonas's idea or whether she took it on herself, but good thinking that was, to get her used to the sunshine shining in her eyes in this second half. She should be defending that North Bank goal away to our left. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to get up to 650 if we can today. The latest count I've seen is 642, so we're just 8 away. So if you haven't subscribed yet, you do enjoy some Arsenal women's coverage as well as Arsenal men's coverage, please consider subscribing. Give it a like as well if you're enjoying the coverage. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys again for other shows as well that we do. The Arsenal Women's Show on a Friday every week. That's a popular show now. So please tune in for that. And then obviously all the stuff about the Arsenal men as well. We'll be doing a watch-along at the Hoffenheim game on Thursday, of course, in the Women's Champions League. And we will be also covering a Crystal Palace game for the men next Monday as well. Loads of preview shows. Hoping to get a Crystal Palace fan on, actually. We had a great Crystal Palace fan on last year when we played them. So trying to get him back on, or possibly somebody else. But we'll try and get that done as well next weekend, ahead of the game on Monday. And also as well, we're doing a preview of the Hoffenheim game as well. So loads coming out. The teams are now coming out for the second half of this game. It is Arsenal 2, Everton 0, as you can see on the screen. Those 2 goals in the last 15 minutes of the first half. Katie McCabe and Lotte Wubben-Moy with the 2 goals. The first one, a really good finish from Katie McCabe. The second one, a little bit of a scrappy header from about 4 yards from a corner, which maybe the goalkeeper should have saved. And good to see Zinsberger there out at half-time, as I say, warming up, getting used to the sun with crosses into the box and stuff like that. So very good thinking there. And let's hope that that pays off in the second half, because it's a very low sun, isn't it, in October in England. So that's why that's needed. I don't think there's been any changes at half-time, actually, looking at the teams. I think we're looking at the same lineup, certainly for Arsenal. And I'm not sure about Everton yet. We'll see. Arsenal just doing their huddle, of course, in on the pitch just before we get started in the second half. We can see if we can finish this job off. Now, 2-0 up, good first half in the end. Difficult first half. Everton played well. We were a little bit slow getting going, but we've got the goals. Our extra quality in the final third has paid off in the end again. And we're now looking forward to the second half. It's going to be Arsenal kicking off. We'll be attacking the goal to our right in this second half, which is the south end of Meadow Park. For those that are familiar with it, it's a big crowding actually today, really good crowd. I'll get the exact figure later. Hopefully I'll be able to tell you what that is, but it looks like a big crowd actually. There's not many empty seats over on that far side, and a lot of fans behind the goal as well. A lot of them have moved ends, I think, from the second half to the other end now to stand behind that goal. Anyway, Arsenal have kicked off and we are coming forward straight away now through the middle of the pitch with Kim Little. This is a good ball to this near side to Moritz. He's got a little bit of space actually coming inside. Plays a little 1-2 with Nikita Paris. Got the ball again. Plays it on to Iwabuchi. Tried to play it through to Meadow, but it just lacked a little bit of pace and the Everton defence can clear it. But a bright start to the second half from Arsenal in the Hertfordshire sunshine at Boreham Wood. Well, Hertfordshire, North London. It's all around that area, isn't it? A big crowd in that stand behind Moritz actually on this near side. He's going to take this throw in the attacking third for Arsenal. She gets it back from Iwabuchi. Plays up the line to Nikita Paris. Can she keep it in? She does well actually and wins a throw off the Everton defender Turner. Daniel Turner, of course, Everton's captain. He's going to be a throw to Arsenal, which again Moritz takes to Iwabuchi. Moritz gets it again and wins Arsenal a corner. This is a bright start for the second half from Arsenal. Just over a minute played in the second half. And it's a corner now to Arsenal on the near side, which Katie McCabe's going to run across to take. Wilbur Moyes come up again. She'll be fancying a second goal, won't she? She doesn't score many. But she'll be fancying the second one from this corner maybe. Or Katie McCabe looks as though she's going to play it short, is she? No, instead she's going to line it up for the corner into the penalty area. This is how we got that second goal just before half-time. Can we get a third soon after the restart? That was a poor corner actually from McCabe. It looked like she maybe slipped as she hit it. It was low into the near post, but it's gone out again. It was Mayer, actually, a former Arsenal player, who's kicked it. It's going to be another corner to Arsenal again. Katie McCabe actually took a big divot out of the pitch as she went to take that corner, which she just replaced. That was her excuse for that one. We'll let her off because her deliveries usually are a lot better than that. Williamson and Wilbur Moy are both in the penalty area looking for a get on the end of this corner from McCabe. That is a much better corner towards the far post, but again, it's Everton head gets there and will they complete the clearance? Tobin Heath trying to win the ball back. In fact, Miedemar's got it now instead on the edge of the penalty area. Miedemar does well, but she's crowded out in the end. And Everton do scramble the ball away. But it's going to be a throw to Arsenal. Everton haven't managed to get out of their own half yet in this second half. A fast start this from Arsenal. Jonas has obviously told them that the start they made to the first half wasn't good enough. And they've come out of this second half now on top. It's a long throw there actually from McCabe up the line. Looking for Tobin Heath, who wins a header but falls over and not a free kick, and Everton do manage to clear the ball away. Now they can try to launch an attack of their own. Wilbur Moyes under pressure. Darley there plays the ball. Darley was probably Everton's best player in that first half. She's now picked up the ball again in midfield. Kenza Darley down that far side. She's trying to wriggle away past two Arsenal players to get across it, but in the end, she was crowded out. And Iwabuchi brings the ball away for Arsenal. Now it comes over to this near side to Moritz. Plays up the line to Nikita Paris. Plays it back to Moritz. Nikita Paris maybe hasn't had as much influence on this game as I'm sure she would have liked against her former club. She did have that one early chance and another one just after the first goal, which just bounced away from her. But she's not really been in the game as much as she would have liked, I'm sure. Let's see if she can have a bit more influence in this second half. Maybe get herself a goal, which I'm sure she would enjoy. But at the moment, it's Everton coming forward, looking to get a goal back, played into the penalty area. Tony Duggan trying to get in there, but again, Williamson snuffs out the danger, as she's done so often this season. Plays a long ball up the line, actually looking for Tobin Heath on this near side. Again, briefly switching over to the right. She's done that a couple of times in this game. But the ball's now back with the Everton goalkeeper, Sandy McIver, who kicks it long up the near side, up the far side. Sorry, it's gone out for a throw. And an injury actually there to an Everton player. Katie McCabe it was, challenged her. She's gone down in front of the dugouts actually. Across the ground, she knows well Leonie Mayer. I think she's claiming that was a foul. Not sure if it was, but it's going to be a throw anyway, I think, to Everton, which Mayer is going to take herself. She should know she wasn't going to get a a lot of sympathy from her former teammate Katie McCabe there. In fact, she leaves the throw instead. Meadow, she's back in action now. Everton are coming forward following that throw. They're going to have an opportunity. I know again Williamson's there, puts her foot in, wins the ball, and Arsenal again clear danger. But Iwabuchi put under pressure, lost the ball briefly, but then won it back. And that's the desire of these Arsenal players. Even the talented individual players that we've got still have that desire to win the ball back when they lose it. Iwabuchi's actually been fouled, and she's on the deck at the moment, but she's slowly getting back to her feet again. And it is Everton. It's Arsenal 2, Everton 0. 50 minutes played in this game, so 5 minutes into the second half. It is going to be a free kick to Arsenal in their defensive third, which Wubben takes long, looking for Nikita Paris. But touch just ran away from her again, and Everton have picked up the ball. Paris trying to work hard to win it back, but Everton now can try to bring the ball forward through midfield with Aurora Gali. Plays it over to that far side. But Arsenal again have won it back. It's much better this in the second half from Arsenal. Katie McCabe again coming forward down that far side. Plays it into Meadow Park. Good turn. She's got Nikita Paris now on the edge of the penalty area. Paris. She's gone a little bit wider than she maybe would have liked. She's still inside the penalty area. Paris plays it back to Maritz just outside the penalty area now. It's in to Manham. A good ball back. The cross comes in. It strikes the Everton defender. Was it handball? No, it wasn't. The cross comes back in. It's headed away by Everton. And Tony Duncan can bring it clear, can she? No, Manham's won the ball back. Little now plays it out to Iwabuchi over on that far side. Plays it into Miedemeyer. It's a lovely ball on the edge of the box to Paris. She's held up briefly. Keeps possession to Williamson. Arsenal now really putting the pressure on Everton. Manham now comes forward. Dinked the ball into the penalty area looking for Miedemeyer. It lacks a little bit of power. And Everton can clear it away with Darley. But a mistake there over on the far side for Everton. And Katie McCabe's picked the ball up again for Arsenal. Actually, it was Kim Little, sorry. It's Frida Manham now, finds Leah Williamson. Plays the ball up this near side to Maritz. She tries to find Nikita Paris. It's cut out, but the Everton player slips over. And Paris is now, can she get a crossing over on this near side? Instead, she plays the ball back to Maritz, plays it into Iwabuchi, gets it back Maritz. Can she get a crossing? No, she plays it to Iwabuchi again. Twisting and turning. The little Japanese player plays it back to Leah Williamson. Arsenal now really turning the pressure on Everton, looking to get that third goal. Now Manham, it's a good ball to Maritz. Can she get a cross in? There's players in the box to hit. That's a decent cross to the far post. No, it hasn't. It's drifted out of play. Looking for Miedemeyer at the far post. It looked like a good ball at first, but it's drifted out of play on the far side. And it's gone out for a goal kick to Everton. But this is good play this from Arsenal, started the second half. Everton very rarely have even got out of their half so far since half time. Really good play from Arsenal. Good pressing. Some good attacking play. We haven't really created a clear-cut opportunity yet in this second half, but you can see another goal isn't far away if we keep playing like this, keep pressing the way we are. Butchie there pressing again. Back pass goes to McIver. That's a poor clearance. Straight to Frida Manham. Paris picks it up, but she's actually robbed there by Danielle Turner. They've had quite a good battle, those two. And perhaps the Everton player, the Everton captains, maybe slightly come out on top so far. Nikita Paris had one or two moments. She's now got the ball now. Plays it inside to Iwabuchi. That was a bit telegraphed, actually. Everton can clear it away, but Maritz picks it up again. Plays it back to Williamson. She pings it into Iwabuchi. Nice turn from Iwabuchi. She's got it to Miedemeyer. Just stuck behind the Miedemeyer, but she's got the ball again now on the edge of the penalty area. Plays it square to Manham. Is she going to try a shot? No, she plays it out to Tobin Heath on that far side, just outside the penalty area. Tobin Heath. She's got McCabe for support. McCabe's cross into the penalty area, headed away. But again, Everton can't really complete the clearance. Arsenal are just winning the ball back so early, so quickly. And it's good to see that that's what's happening. And Everton are finding it difficult at the moment to get going in the second half. It's all Arsenal so far. Arsenal 2, Everton 0. And my stream I was watching has just gone down briefly. I'm sure I'll be back any minute now. And then we'll be able to bring you up to date with everything that's going on. It is still 2-0 to Arsenal. But the stream has actually gone down. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening. Let me just see if we can get another one. Hopefully we're not missing anything, because that would be annoying. Just bear with me, we'll be back with you very shortly. There seems to be some issue on the stream. It is still 2-0, you haven't missed anything, so don't worry. I'm sure we'll be back with you very, very soon. Seems to be some sort of advert situation going on, but are we back now? Oh, no, we're not. Just missed it. Got to be quick. You got to be quick to get it on, or it just goes off again. I'll read it out. 2 seconds. We will get it back. Do not worry. Can only apologise for this. It's a little bit annoying, but I don't know why the FA player haven't shown this game actually, because they're supposed to show all the games, but for some reason they've decided not to show this one. But anyway, let's see what we can do. And we're back with you now. 56 minutes played. It is still Arsenal 2, Everton 0. Bocci's currently got the ball just outside our own penalty area. Again, Arsenal playing it out nicely from the back. It's played into midfield to Wolfman, but Everton actually won it back. And the back pass to goalkeeper McIver, who's just outside our penalty area. Clips the ball forward to Turner, who flicks it on into midfield to Tony Duggan, who's come quite deep to get the ball. Now George coming forward for Everton down this near side. Plays it into Daniel Turner. This is better from Everton. George now plays it up the line, looking for Tony Duggan again, but Williamson's kept her really quiet, actually. She's been impressive at the back, Leah Williamson, again. What a great season she's having. Wilbur Moy there plays it back to Zinsberger. And again, back with Williamson inside her own penalty area. Nice and calm, of course, as she always tends to be. Bringing the ball out of defence for Arsenal. So it is Arsenal 2, Everton 0. We've played just the 12, 30 minutes of the second half. Arsenal are in complete control of this game, but it is obviously still only 2-0, and you never know, dear. You have to try to. Oh, the stream's gone again. There seems to be some issues going on at the moment, but not quite sure why. But anyway, we will be with you again very, very shortly. But it's still 2-0. You're not missing any of the action. There's no goals to tell you about. It's still those 2 goals in the last 15 minutes of that first half, which was it was a difficult first half for Arsenal, actually. And it looked as though the game was maybe going to get away from us at one point. But we dug in, we created the chances, and in the end, we got those 2 great goals. And I say now we are in complete control. But Everton now coming forward themselves, trying to find a way back into this game. Of course, if they could get a goal back, then it could be it could cause Arsenal a little bit of worry, couldn't it, going into the last half an hour. They have won a free kick there. Their best player today, Kenza Dali, has won a free kick there. It was Williamson who gave it away. And Everton have got a free kick just inside their own half. So Williamson's been impressive again at the back for Arsenal. Of course, she played in midfield, didn't she, for England. Lionesses in the last international break. Of course, there's an international break again next week, isn't there? I'm sure she'll be back playing for England again. But Arsenal again have won the ball high up the pitch. That was Tobin Heath. Now it's Frida Mann coming forward from midfield. She just maybe took a little bit too long to decide where to pass it to. She did look for Meadow, but in the end she was closed down by Christensen, and Everton have won the ball back. But Williamson again dominant there, winning their header inside the centre circle to repel another Everton attack. But they do currently have the ball, looking to say if they can get a goal back, it's going to make it a little bit more nervy for us, isn't it, in these closing stages of this game, because it's been Rajendra says there, it looks like Everton only have to fall to receive a free kick. Yeah, a little bit. It's not quite as bad as the Barcelona game, is it, from the other night, where the referee there was terrible in certainly for us. But yeah, they do seem to be winning a few free kicks here, don't they, at the minute, which is a little bit frustrating. But it is what it is. We just have to deal with it, won't we? But it is still 2-0. That's the most important aspect that we need to worry about. But Everton are coming forward again with Gabriel George plays the ball out to this near side to Daniel Turner, but it just ran away from a little bit, and Paris was in snapping away at her. Paris has won the ball, and then a tackle comes in there from George, and I think it's going to be a throw to Arsenal. Nikita Paz working hard. She's worked hard today, Nikita Paz. Probably hasn't been her day in terms of, she's not had a lot of joy out of Daniel Turner, to be fair, but she has worked hard. But maybe a change is going to be on the card soon. But Everton now with an opportunity of a shot from the edge of the box there from, I think it was from Garley, but it was blocked on the edge of the box there again. Good defending from Arsenal. I think it was Woober Moy got the block in that time. It wasn't the most powerfully struck shot, if you're honest, but anyway, it did cause a little moment there. Looks like Jordan Nobbs is going to be coming on. She's having a chat there with Jonas on the bench. I think he's giving her some instructions. It may well be Jordan Nobbs coming on very, very soon. Maybe for Iwabochi, perhaps. Again, she's maybe not had as much influence this game as we would have liked. She's done okay, and she's shown some nice moments as well, but maybe hasn't been her best game, has it? Let's be honest. Anyway, Merritt's now coming forward, finds Paris now down his near side. Tobin Heath's in front of her. Tobin Heath now pops up on this right-hand side, coming inside the penalty area now. Can she get a cross in? She's faced by George. Dinks the ball into the 6-yard box, but it's cleared away again by Everton. But Arsenal do pick up possession. It's Maritz again on this near side. Again, she's got Tobin Heath in front of her. Tobin Heath now again cuts inside towards the penalty area, trying to get it onto her left foot to try a shot. And again, the feed's frozen just at that moment, which is slightly annoying. Let's see if we can get it back. We do. The cross came in, Everton's cleared it away, and now they've completed the clearance as well. Christensen completes it, but Katie McCabe's underneath that ball, finds Lotta Woober-Moy. She's got Williamson squares. Then she goes back to goalkeeper Zinsberger. Now it comes to Williamson now. Got loads of time, Williamson. Is she going to stride forward and ping one of those long balls that she loves to do? Instead, she just goes back to Zinsberger instead. And then she plays it out to the far side to Lotta Woober-Moy, scoring that important second goal. And it was a big goal, wasn't it, in this game? It certainly settled us down. We've got a comment there from Luca there. He said, thoughts on Arsenal ladies' defeat to Barca. Do you think Arsenal ladies do well in the Champions League? It's going to be difficult, isn't it? I think we need to try and make sure we get out of the group. That's the first thing. The 2 games with Hoffenheim are important. And if we can get out of the group, you never know. But looking at how good Barcelona were and how good Lyon are as well, it's going to be tough, isn't it? I think this season it is maybe a little bit early for this team to really challenge for the Champions League. But the WSL, we've got a great chance, haven't we? And that's where I think we need to focus on this season, and hopefully we can improve the squad next year a little bit more and really put a challenge in for the Champions League. Regenda says there, did you knock an Everton player with that kick? I might have missed that because my stream keeps freezing. And Lucas says there, I think they'll get to the semi-final. Possibly. It's not going to be easy though, is it? It's a tough competition. There's some good teams in there. Let's just hope we can get out of the group first. And if we get out of the group, then we can hopefully push on and do something good in this competition, because it'll be great. But I still think it's a little bit early maybe this season for us. I think maybe we may have to wait for next season. Anyway, Jordan Nobbs has come on, which is great. And I think Tobin Heath has come off actually. Tobin Heath has. Iwabochi's gone off for Jordan Nobbs, and Tobin Heath has come off as well. And who's come on for Tobin Heath? Is it Beth Mead? I haven't seen that one actually. I'm not quite sure what's gone on there. It's Beth Mead. Yeah, for Tobin Heath. I thought it might be. And Everton have made a substitution as well at that same time. 64 minutes played. It is still 2-0. And Everton have made a substitution. Gorvan has come on for Anvegard, I think it is, in a forward change for them. Yeah, it is. And Anvegard's gone off. So we are, 25 minutes left of this game. Arsenal are 2-0 up. We've made 2 substitutions now. So Mead and Nobbs are on for Iwabochi and Heath. So let's see what difference that makes. Maybe just freshen up our attack a little bit, because we've been a little bit we've played better in the second half. We've certainly dominated the play, but we haven't really created too many chances, have we? But we may be looking for another goal now on that far side. This is Beth Mead's first involvement. She pulls the ball back. McCabe shot comes in. It's just past the post. Straight away, Beth Mead was involved down that far side. She found Katie McCabe lined up a shot across the 6-yard box. Meademar was coming in. A touch on that would have put it in, but in the end, it's gone past the far post, and it is a goal kick to Everton, who are now coming forward themselves down this near side. A third goal would be nice, really, just to finish this off. It's a little bit cagey at the moment, isn't it? Because you know a goal for Everton would really make it difficult for us again, wouldn't it? So we're at that point in the game, aren't we, now, where a goal from Everton could be very dodgy for us. But anyway, we've got a throw in at the moment. It's Maritz on this near side. Let's just get this third goal and kill this off. That's what we need to do. And then we can concentrate then on Hoffenheim on Thursday, of course, before the international break. Ball played forward there for Everton. They're looking for this goal back. That's a good ball in towards Tony Duggan. Woobenmoy's across there, though. She's going to win that. She plays it back to Zinsberger. And Zinsberger plays it up that far side. She was looking for Beth Mead, who's now won the ball. Actually, Beth Mead holds off the defender. Plays it back to Woodmore, plays a long ball over the top looking for Meademeyer, but again, the Everton defender read that well. That was Ricky Savech there, won that header to stop Meademeyer cut getting in behind. And Everton have defended pretty well in the second half, actually. Arsenal haven't really created a good opportunity yet to get that third goal. A little bit frustrating because that would definitely kill it off. But the goalkeeper there took a little bit too long, and Meademeyer almost closed her down and would have maybe got an opportunity for herself, but instead she did manage to get the ball clear, and Everton are now coming forward themselves. I say with Kenza Darley plays it into Christensen. This is a good ball to Turner on this near side in a very advanced position for the captain. She plays the ball back in to Izzy Christensen. She's played it all the way back actually to goalkeeper McIver, who's actually just outside the centre circle. But Everton keeping possession now. It's Gabrielle George. Plays a long ball towards the far side, but it's headed out well there by Katie McCabe doing her defensive duties there. Beth Mead actually gives it away. That was a little bit sloppy there from Beth Mead. She works hard to try and win it back, and it's Kim Little instead who picks it up in midfield. But Everton are keeping possession now. What we don't need is for them to score a goal. We haven't conceded in the WSL since the opening game against Chelsea. They're the only 2 goals we've conceded all season in the league, actually. We've played, 4 games and 70 minutes nearly. But now we can break forward ourselves. Kim Little there with a ball into Meademeyer. Kim Little's gone off on another run. She's going to get the ball back from Meademeyer on this near side. She's got Jordan Nobbs in support. She tries to get across and it's deflected behind. It's going to be a corner to Arsenal over on that far side. Arsenal looking there to launch a quick counter-attack there. It was Garley who did well there defensively for Everton. And it is a corner for Arsenal though on this near side, which Katie McCabe will come across again. Actually, no, Beth Mead's going to take this one. Williamson's going up. Of course, she did get her first goal of the season against Manchester City in her last home game in the WSL 2 weeks ago. That was a goal from a cross into the box, a good header. It's Beth Mead this time with a corner from the near side. Beth Mead's corner in low towards the near post. It's flicked on by Nikita Paris. Lottie Woobenmoy at the far post. Got a bit of a knock there. And Arsenal actually have lost the ball. But actually, the game's going to be stopped. It's a head injury to Woobenmoy. She took a bit of a knock there from that corner. And she's just getting a bit of treatment on the pitch now for a head injury. Doesn't look to be that serious. Let's hope it isn't. It was just as she went to go up to head the ball. Oh, yeah, she actually headed the shoulder of Gabrielle George. Accidental there. But as she went to head the ball, George was jumping up and she pushed her head into George's shoulder, and that's why she's currently receiving some treatment there for a facial injury. But I'm sure she's going to be okay to continue. Of course, she did get that second goal, Woobenmoy, so she won't want to go off. She's going to have to briefly go off now, of course, having received treatment, but I'm sure she'll be back. She looks to be okay, which is good news. As we head towards the final 20 minutes of this game, it's been a little bit more of a difficult second half, hasn't it? Arsenal had a lot more of the ball, but have created very little opportunities to get another goal. In the first half, it was the opposite way round. Everton probably had a little bit more of the ball at times, but Arsenal had the better chances to score. And now, of course, it's been the other way around. Arsenal a lot of the ball, but not really created too many chances so far in the second half. But there is 20 minutes still to go. And we have made a couple of forward changes. In Jordan Nobbs and Beth Mead are now on. See if they can freshen things up and help us to get that third goal, which would be nice, wouldn't it? We've scored at least three in every WSL game so far this season. So you'd imagine we will get one. Beth Mead is trying to get in down that far side, but that ball was overhit. And George plays it plays it back to goalkeeper McIver. And now Everton looking to get a counter attack of their own, but no, Arsenal won it back again. Good play that from Woober Moy. Good feet there, got past two Everton players, and now she finds Williamson, who pings it out to this near side to Maritz. And she falls backwards again to Williamson. She was looking for a bit of movement in front of her there. And she didn't really get it. So anyway, Arsenal now still in possession. Meademeyer, midway inside her own half, actually. She's forced backwards by Garley. She's only had that one real opportunity at goal where it was blocked in the first half from Gabrielle George, but she just thought she was going to have an opportunity inside the 6-yard box. But that's really the only opportunity that Meademeyer's had so far in this game. Beth Mead now plays it out to this near side to Maritz. Jordan Nobbs now, we just come on, of course. She plays the ball back into the centre circle to Woober Moy, plays it out to the far side to Katie McCabe. Got that important first goal. Cross into the box. Nikita passes header. It finds Beth Mead at the far post. She plays it back into Jordan Nobbs. She couldn't get hold of the shot. That was a good opportunity that was there for Jordan Nobbs. It was a good play that from Arsenal, actually. It was a cross to the far post. It found Beth Mead. It was flicked on there by Paris. It found Beth Mead. She pulled it back to Jordan Nobbs. She tried to hit it first time from about 12 yards, but she didn't get hold of it at all. But now Jordan Nobbs coming forward again, plays the ball across the 6-yard box, but it's too close to goalkeeper McIver, who grabs it there. But Arsenal, poor throw actually, and Arsenal picked it up again. It's with Frida Manham, plays it forward towards Paris, who's now playing over on her left-hand side with Beth Mead on the right. She swapped wings a couple of times in this game, Nikita Paris. She swapped with Tobin Heath a bit earlier, but now Everton coming forward themselves now. Tony Duggan on the edge of the penalty, plays it out to the far side to Kenza Darley. Kenza Darley puts a cross into the 6-yard box. So Arsenal headwinds that it was Katie McCabe, I think, actually, but Arsenal still haven't managed to clear it, but they should do now. And it's a long ball played up this near side looking for Meademeyer, but again it's overhit. Meademeyer's not been getting the service again in this game. She didn't get a lot of service in the game in Barcelona. We've had a couple of comments in here as well. Dunav says play under 2.5 goals. I'm not sure what that means, but anyway, I'm sure you might get it. And another comment there, may like Arsenal. Yeah, we all do. We love Arsenal, and we love the Arsenal women as well. And they are playing pretty well in the second half, just not really able to create too many opportunities. Jordan Nobbs probably had the best one just a few moments ago, and she didn't get hold of her shot at all. And Arsenal's press now. Beth Mead wins the ball back high up the pitch. She's made a difference, and she's come on with renewed energy and renewed pressing. And again, she wins the ball back for Arsenal. They see from Sevec. Actually, Everton has played that quite well. Managed to get out of Arsenal's press. But Williamson that was a late challenge from Williamson on Tony Duggan. They have a laugh about it now. It was quite a heavy challenge actually from Williamson. She missed the ball. She committed to get it, but she got there a little bit late, missed it completely. And I do think it's going to be a free kick to Everton. But Williamson's definitely won that battle today with her England teammate, Tony Duggan. And Danab says there, no more goals today, 100%. Well, we'll see. I'm hoping for at least one more because we've scored at least 3 in every game in the WSL so far. In fact, the last 3 have all been 4-0, haven't they? So maybe we can get another 2 in the closing stages. It was about this time last week that we started scoring the goals against Aston Villa, wasn't it? There's an opportunity here, is it? It's going to be inside the penalty area. It's a shot there from Beth Mead. A good save by McIver with her legs. That was the opportunity there for 3-0. Beth Mead there inside the penalty area. Little bit of space. Did well. Got a shot away. On target it was, but McIver saved it with her legs. Now Maritz coming forward again down this near side for Arsenal. Puts a cross in to the far post. It was Meadow coming in with a header, but the defender again gets there ahead of us. Sevec it was. And now Darley is coming forward for Everton, trying to create an opportunity for them. I say if they were to get a goal in the next few minutes, it could make it a slightly more nervy closing stages for Arsenal. But so far, Everton haven't really had an opportunity in the second half to get a goal. And it is going to be, is it a free kick? But Beth Mead it was there with that opportunity. Again, it was good pressing from Arsenal, from Manham. It was Meademar with a ball out to this near side to Beth Mead. She took her time, got a good shot away, actually. It was on target and a good save by McIver with her legs. She made a couple of good saves, the Everton goalkeeper, although she maybe will feel that she perhaps could have done better with both of those goals. It's good to see Ian Wright in the crowd, actually, for cheering on the Arsenal women. He's been a big supporter of them, hasn't he? Meademar is now going off, 76 minutes, and Caitlin Ford is coming on. That's Arsenal's third attacking change in this game as well. So Caitlin Ford's on for Meademar. So it's going to be a third game in a row without a goal for Vivian Meademar. Unusual for her, but I'm sure she'll be back with goals in the next couple of games. Of course, Hoffenheim on Thursday. It'd be nice if she got a couple there in a really big game for Arsenal that we need to win. But we still need to win this game yet, don't we? It's not done by any means. The third goal would definitely seal it now. Nikita Paris on this near side for Arsenal. Can she get across into the box? She can into the near post, but it was too close to the Everton defence. They've managed to clear it away again. But Wilbur Moyes picks up that loose ball, which actually runs into her own player, Katie McKay. But Arsenal do pick the ball up again. Arsenal certainly finishing this second half strongly now. Beth Mead plays it to this near side to Maritz, who's got forward really well in this game. She plays it back to Williamson, plays it into Kim Little, striding forward, tries to play the ball into Caitlin Ford. It comes off an Everton defender, but Kim Little gets it back, finds Williamson. Now it's into Manham. A good turn from Caitlin Ford on the edge of the box, but she couldn't quite get a shot away. And Everton do pick the ball up, and now they try and launch a counter-attack with Kenza Darley. And Everton still in possession over on that far side. Arsenal need to keep switched on at the back because the last thing we need is for an Everton goal. That's good defending there from Katie McKay, where she has conceded a throw over on that far side. 12.5 minutes to play in normal time in this game. Arsenal 2, Everton 0. This will be a big victory if we can get it. But Everton do have a corner now over on that far side. It was a cross there from Darley, which was blocked by Katie McKay, but it's going to be a corner now to Everton over on that far side, attacking the North Bank end at Boreham Wood in the second half. Can they get a goal back here, which will certainly make it a nervy last 10 minutes? But it's a corner from that far side, dinked in towards the near post. The header comes in, but it's cleared away by Arsenal. Jordan Nobbs there plays it up rather than out, and has to win the second header. It's back into the box again. Tony Duggan inside the penalty area, clips it towards goal, but it's straight into the arms of Zinsberg. I don't know if that was trying to just play it back into the 6-yard box, or whether that was actually a shot at goal, but it proved to be a comfortable save in the end for Zinsberger. She had a lot to do in the second half, the Arsenal goalkeeper, following her brilliant performance in Barcelona on Wednesday, where she had a lot more to do, of course, against a very good Barcelona side, as we know. But she could be in line for a 4th consecutive WSL clean sheet. And Dunham says there, please don't let Everton score. No, we don't want Everton to score at all. And it doesn't look like they're going to at the moment. Arsenal coming forward again over on that far side with Katie McCabe. Plays the ball in field to Nikita Paris, tries to get it back, but actually Darley again for Everton. She has been impressive, actually. And she's coming forward now down that far side. And in the end, she thought she maybe was fouled, but Arsenal won the ball back. Jordan Nobbs now plays it back to Wooben Moy. She's got Williamson square, which she finds. And Maritz is over on this near side, but instead Williamson plays it into midfield to Jordan Nobbs. It's played now for Williamson again to this near side to Moritz. Into Frida Manham. That's a good ball up the line, but again, an Everton defender reads it, and Everton have got possession again. Darley plays the ball on. Paris tries to do her defensive work well, but Everton have won the ball. Now they're bringing an attack forward, and the ball actually comes off Paris, and Arsenal can tidy it up with Lotte Woubermoy. Goes back to Zinsberger there. And Arsenal just playing it around at the back now. We are into the last 10 minutes. It's still 2-0. Those two first half goals from Arsenal have been the difference in this game. The ball up the line now. I think, is it an offside? All the flags gone up there against Caitlin Ford. It looks a tight one, actually. Looked like maybe the defender was playing her on, but the flag has gone up over on that. The linesman on this near side. Caitlin Ford was over on the far side. Arsenal's left. Arsenal have had 19 shots to Everton's 5. So clearly deserved this victory if we can get it, see this game out. But Everton are coming forward again over on that far side. Can they get a goal back across into the box? Williamson again's there around about the penalty spot to clear it away. But Everton do manage to pick up the second ball. But now Arsenal can hopefully get it away. Kim Little there plays it back. And Arsenal now can go forward long. Katie McKay plays it up the line. Looking for the runner, Caitlin Ford, but it's gone out for a throw to Everton instead. It's Everton now in possession inside their own half. Arsenal trying to press again. Really good work there from Beth Mead, and she wins the ball back there. Now Arsenal have got a chance now. Beth Mead down this near side. Jordan Nobbs is inside the penalty area. If Beth Mead can find her. She's got George in front of her. She gets inside the penalty area. Can she get a cross in? She finds Jordan Nobbs inside the area. Jordan Nobbs' shot's deflected. It goes into the side net, and it's going to be a corner to Arsenal. It was almost an opportunity there for that third goal. Jordan Nobbs with a shot. Got deflected there off the Everton defender, and it's gone into the side netting. I don't know if she was trying to maybe cross it into the box, but it's actually at the outside of the post in the end. It's come off Garley. Deflected, and he did it the outside of the post. It is going to be a corner to Arsenal. In fact, it's given us a goal kick, was it? Or was it a corner? That was... Anyway, Everton brought the ball out of defence. We've played 82 and a half minutes. It is still Arsenal 2, Everton 0. It's going to be a big victory, and we just need to hang on to this victory now. Yes, a third goal would be nice, wouldn't it? But ultimately... we just need to make sure that we don't concede one and we see this game out and get those 3 points to send us back to the top of the league. In fact, it will put us 3 points clear because Tottenham did lose their 100% record today, losing 3-1 to Brighton. They've had a decent start, actually, Brighton, haven't they? We play them, of course, later on this month in the semi-final of the FA Cup. That game's here at Boreham Wood on the 31st of October. So, again, another game that we'll be covering here on the channel as well. But again, Beth Mead's picked the ball up there from the goalkeeper's clearance. Striding in towards the penalty. Beth Mead tries a shot across the face of the goal, almost in at the far post. That would have been a cracking finish, that would, from Beth Mead. That would have definitely sealed the points there. Poor clearance, actually, from the Everton goalkeeper. That's twice now. We've picked the ball up from poor goalkeeping clearances. That time it was Beth Mead. It was Jordan Nobbs in the previous occasion. Beth Mead shot it right across the goal there. Just missed that far post that she was looking for. Would have been a cracking goal, actually. Would have been a really good goal. Goalkeeper had no chance, but it did go just wide. And now Arsenal again are on the attack. A ball over the top from Frida Manham, looking for Nikita Paris. So she's not really managed to get into this game much, Nikita Paris, has she, today, unfortunately. Everton now coming forward themselves down the far side, across into the near post, but it's going to run straight through to the arms of Zinsberger, who's now just 5.5 minutes away from her 4th clean sheet in a row in the WSL. And this is a good play, this from Arsenal through midfield. It's a lovely ball now to Beth Mead over on this near side. Can she get there ahead of the defender, Turner? No, she can't. Turner gets there first, but it is going to be a throw to Arsenal deep inside the Everton half. We're coming up to the last 5 minutes now of this game. Looks like it is going to be an important victory for Arsenal. They've looked a little bit leggy perhaps in this game. Not quite at our best, but we've got the quality to be able to get the win by the look of it now. Maritz now on this near side. Can she get a cross in? Yes, she can, but it's deflected from off an Everton player. Jordan Nobbs now just inside the penalty area. Tries to get a cross in again. It's deflected by an Everton player, but they don't get it away very well. It comes to Beth Mead on the edge of the penalty area. She plays it back to Frida Manham. Back to Williamson, and Everton have pushed us back, but Arsenal have managed to keep possession. Katie McCabe over on that far side plays it back to Woober Moy. She plays along Williamson, light ball to this near side to Maritz. She's got Beth Mead ahead of her. Instead, she goes inside to Jordan Nobbs, who's closed down quickly. But Arsenal do well there, actually. Manham now, can she get the ball? She does. Frida Manham on the edge of the penalty. She's going to get a shot away. She does. Frida Manham scores. That's a brilliant goal. The one she got in midweek was a bit scrappy, but that one is a fantastic strike from Frida Manham to make it 3-0. That seals it. A brilliant, brilliant strike from a brilliant, brilliant player. Fantastic stuff. Said she wanted a goal that meant a little bit more than the consolation she got in Barcelona. She did well actually on the edge of the penalty area there. Frida Manham strode forward, hit a fantastic shot from about 20 yards, curled away into that far corner. Fantastic strike. What a brilliant goal that is. You can see that and see that again. It's fantastic stuff. It is 3-0 now to Arsenal. I will just update the score for you. That's probably the goal. That's probably the pick of the bunch, that one. That is a great goal. It is 3-0, and it's Frida Manham there with the latest goal. Brilliant stuff there from the Norwegian. And Henry Williams there says, hi, love Arsenal. Yeah, we all love Arsenal. We love them even more now. It's 3-0. We can relax a little bit now. That's definitely the points sealed, the game won. And again, we've scored at least 3 goals in the WSL. Just can we get another 4-0 victory? That would be nice. But there's only, 3 minutes to play now. Everyone coming forward themselves now, looking for what will only probably be a consolation for them with Tony Duggan. But again, Kim Little and Williamson there combine to deny her, and now Nikita Paris has been fouled. It'd be nice for her to get a goal, wouldn't it, actually, to finish the game off. It's not been, I say she's not had enough influence in this game, certainly in the attacking sense, although she's worked extremely hard, Nikita Paris, as you would expect. But she hasn't managed a lot going forward. But Frida Manham, that was a great goal, a second goal in consecutive games. And that was a brilliant, brilliant strike from the edge of the penalty area, curling away from the goalkeeper with her right foot. Arsenal coming forward again now. Seems to be a few more spaces. Nikita Paris now right on this near touchline. Plays the ball back inside to Jordan Nobbs. Can she get a cross in? Instead, she finds Maritz. Gets it back. Jordan Nobbs on this near side. Plays it back to Williamson. Plays it back across to Woober Moy. She plays that ball in there to Kim Little. That was a combination that gave us the goal against Aston Villa last week, wasn't it? Woober Moy into Kim Little. Now Katie McCabe striding forward down that far side. She's done really well actually. She's got past a couple of challenges, but the ball was just a little bit there behind Frida Manham. Regenda says there are 2 fantastic shots and goals. Yeah, there has been two of the goals were brilliant, wasn't they? The first one from Katie McCabe and that one there. I think that was even better, that actually, from Frida Manham. A really good strike that was into the top corner. And that's made it 3-0 and game over. Everton now trying to, look for a consolation. But again, Williamson's won the ball back off her ex-England teammate, Tony Duggan. And now Arsenal can maybe try and come forward and get that 4th goal. The ball played in behind towards Nikita Paris, but it's going to run through to the goalkeeper, McIver, who throws it out short to Mayer into Tony Duggan. And now to Darley. Everton just keeping possession, but the game's over for them. We're into the last minute of the 90. It is Arsenal 3, Everton 0. Not perhaps the greatest Arsenal performance, certainly nowhere near as free-flowing as we have been in other games, but we've got the job done. And in the end, it's proved to be a fairly comfortable victory, a fairly comfortable scoreline as well. And certainly that would have been more than we could have hoped for. There's going to be another substitution now. Kim Little is going to come off at the last minute and the final few moments of stoppage time as well. Another good game from Kim Little in midfield. and she's going to be replaced by Victoria Schneiderbeck. Gets a big cheer from the crowd, of course, come back from a long-term injury. And I know Andreas will be pleased because he's in contact with her personally as well, with Victoria Schneiderbeck. So she's on for these final few moments of this game, coming on for Kim Little. Now Arsenal could be in for a fourth goal here. It's Beth Mead on his far side. It's on a penalty area. She pulls it back. It's going to be a simple chance. She goes for goal herself. It's saved by the goalkeeper, and it's saved again by the goalkeeper. Maybe she should have squared that to Caitlin Ford there, Beth Mead. Little bit greedy perhaps there. It was a good ball found her actually inside the penalty on this near side. She cut back inside. She could have squared it to Caitlin Ford. She tried a shot. Actually, the first one was saved by the goalkeeper. The second one, I think, struck a defender. But actually, it's been given as a goal kick to... Oh, no, it's a corner to Arsenal over on that far side. Schneiderbeck's up, actually, looking to see if she can get a goal as well, which would be nice. Then the second time she's played this season following that injury. The corner comes in towards the near post. It's flicked on, but Everton do manage to clear it away. There is going to be 3 minutes of stoppage time. We've played one of those 3 already. So we're just closing out this game now. We could have scored a couple more goals in the end. The goalkeepers twice denied Beth Mead, actually, the opportunity for a fourth goal. But it's maybe not been as comfortable a performance at times as maybe the scoreline suggests. Everton did start this game well, and they've had their moments, so they haven't really created too many opportunities. Zinsberger's not really had an awful lot to do, if we're totally honest, and it's going to be an Arsenal victory. We're now into the final 90 seconds of stoppage time. Everton are coming forward again. It's Darley, clips the ball into the box, a diving header clear there from Wooben Moy. It was her header at that same end of the pitch in the first half, gave us that second goal. And now maybe Arsenal can try and get a fourth goal, but instead Beth Mead was just beaten to the ball there by George, who plays it back to the goalkeeper, McIver, and then a long clearance from her is going to go out for a throw into Arsenal. We are now into the last minute of stoppage time. Henry says there, beat them bad, Arsenal. Well, yeah, we sort of have done. 3-0 is a comfortable enough victory, isn't it? These are the games you just got to win. Doesn't matter how well you play. We played okay. It's not been the greatest performance, but it's not been a bad performance either. We had to work hard in the first half to get ourselves in front. We got the 2 goals. The attendance is 2,165, which is not a bad attendance actually at Boreham Wood for the Arsenal ladies. And now we're trying to get another goal here over on that far side, Caitlin Ford, but she manages to keep the ball in under pressure, but he's going to be Everton going to bring it away for Arsenal. And Everton are maybe going to end with an attack, are they, as we have played the 3 minutes of stoppage time now. In fact, it's going to be a free kick to Everton over on that far side. Katie McCabe and Tony Duggan there. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to play. This free kick might well be the last action of this game as we count down towards Arsenal going back to the top of the WSL. 3 points clear will be of Chelsea and Tottenham. The 3 London clubs leading the way in the early stages of this season. Arsenal 5 wins out of 5. Great start. And 10 wins out of 11 for Jonas in all competitions. Of course, only the Barcelona game we haven't won. But let's see if we can keep another clean sheet. A 4th in a row in the WSL. Everton do have this free kick over on the far side. It's played into the penalty area. It's flicked on by an Arsenal head, I think it is. It's going to roll out. Is it going to be... No, it doesn't matter because the full-time whistle has gone. It has finished here at Boreham Wood. Arsenal 3, Everton 0. Not the most free-flowing of game in the second half. The first half was better from Arsenal after a slow start. We did score 2 goals in the first half. Katie McCabe with the first after half an hour. A lovely chip over the goalkeeper from the edge of the penalty area. And then just before half-time, it was Lottie Wooben-Moy with the second goal, a header from a corner. Not the most cleanest of headers, but it went through the goalkeeper's legs and into the net. The second half was a lot better from Arsenal in terms of possession. We didn't create too many chances for a long time, but we did finally get the 3rd goal, the first WSL goal of the season for Freedom Man. And a great strike it was from about 20 yards, curled into the top corner. A brilliant finish that was. Beth Mead, who came on as a sub, could have had a couple of goals. She was denied by McIver, the Everton goalkeeper, who also made a good save in the first half, actually, to deny Maritz. Another clean sheet for Arsenal in the WSL, another 3 goals as well, and 3 points clear at the top. The celebrations on the pitch, which is good to see. And it has finished, I say, Arsenal 3, Everton 0. A good victory, that is. Important victory. And these are the games where you have to sometimes grind them out. And we did. Fully deserved it as well. We were the better team. We certainly created the better chances. Zinsberger didn't have a save to make. Of note that I can think of 1 or 2 easy efforts straight at her. So, yeah, brilliant stuff there. Henry says there, you go, ladies. I love you. Yeah, we all do. And Rajendra says there, come on, you Gunners. Bye. Yeah, thanks for watching, Rajendra, again. I'll speak to you soon. Hopefully, see you on Thursday for the game against Hoffenheim, of course, in the Champions League. So that's that then. Another important victory for Arsenal. A really important victory that was, and a good victory in the end against this decent Everton side. You know, I think they'll do quite well this season. It's been a tough start for them. They've played Man City, Chelsea, and now Arsenal all in the first 5 games. So you can understand why they've maybe not won as many games as they would have expected to have done. But they're a good team. I think they will win a lot more games this season. I'm sure they'll do well. But we've won the game, I say, fairly comfortably in the end as well. You have to say 3-0. Yes, not the greatest Arsenal performance. We've certainly played a lot better. But ultimately, when you're chasing a league title, it's all about winning the games that are there. And that's what we managed to do. And we did it in convincing style in the end. So, yeah, it finished here. It finished here at Bournemouth. Arsenal 3, Everton 0. I say the goals, Katie McCabe, lots of Woogan in the first half. And then towards the end, a great strike from Frida Manham, her first goal in the WSL, and her second goal of the week as well, following that one in Barcelona. So, yeah, not the greatest performance from Arsenal. Let's not try and pretend otherwise. But ultimately, 3 points is 3 points. We are 3 points clear at the top of the WSL, 3 points ahead of Chelsea and Tottenham, which is very nice. And we move on now to Thursday night against Hoffenheim, big game in the Champions League. We need to get a result there as well before the international break. So thanks to everyone for watching the show today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to all you guys in the chat, Rajendra, Henry. Hope you've subscribed as well. And Dunhab as well. New people in the chat today. Hope you've all subscribed as well. So thanks to all you guys. Guna for Life as well was in earlier in the first half. Matt as well. Hope you've enjoyed the game. I say we will have the vlog as well, which Amar is shooting today. He's at the game. So when I get the footage for that, I'll put together that video, put it out on the channel for you as soon as we can. So look out for that. Yeah, so if you haven't give it a like before you go, please give it a thumbs up as well. Click on the thumbs up button as well. And I say subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. I'll have the vlog going up very soon. And then we'll be going into next week, looking ahead to the Hoffenheim game. Then following that, we'll be then building up towards the Crystal Palace game for the men. Of course, next Monday evening, I will try to get a Crystal Palace fan on. I've got a few people lined up that can come on for that. And Henry says, yeah, see you on Thursday night. Yeah, thanks very much, Henry. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done already, and give it a like as well. Yeah, so all that's coming up on the channel. Loads of great Arsenal content to come, of course, as always, on the channel. And I say the next live show will be on, when will the next live show be? Probably the Watchalong on Thursday. I will try and get the Tuesday club on. I'm doing another show on another channel Tuesday, so we may have to move that later on in the week. I'm starting a new job tomorrow as well, so I'm going to have a bit less time to prepare for things as well on the channel. But we're still going to keep the coverage going because I know you guys enjoy it and I'm enjoying it as well. So, but yeah, brilliant. A brilliant victory in the end for Arsenal. In the end, I said, did finish Arsenal 3, Everton 0. Katie McCabe, Woogan Moy, and Manham with the goals, and top of the league. It's always nice, isn't it? Top of the league. Let's hope we can continue that through the rest of the season. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support of the channel. Thanks to all you guys in the chat as well. As always a pleasure. I say I will see you guys again for the Arsenal women on Thursday, and hopefully we'll have an Arsenal show for the men as well, a live show maybe Tuesday evening as well. So look out for that. I'll put the stuff out on social media as always. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. A good victory for Arsenal. We enjoyed that in the end. Arsenal 3, Everton 0, top of the league, going into the international break, of course, ahead of Thursday night against Hoffenheim. So confidence restored, order restored. Arsenal won again. It's been a good day. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to the channel for loads more great stuff. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe before you leave. And I will speak to all you guys soon. Take it easy. And in the meantime, of course, as always, come on, you Gunners. Come on, top of the league. That's what we like. See you soon, guys. Take it easy.